Hey besties, it's Carrie. Good to see you. I am recording again on my laptop just because it's easier for me right now. I've been having a lot of breathing issues and I've just been feeling so crappy lately that I'm just going to use this guy even though I have all my other cameras as well. So just bear with me. Also, I've got a little bit of reflection going on here, so ignore that too. How are you guys doing? How's your week going? How's winter, the onset of winter going on for you guys? Holiday seasons, I don't know about you, but for me, they hold beyond amount of anxiety for me. So, I've talked about this before, but those chosen holidays are a big deal for me. So instead of Christmas, we're going to be doing some other holidays that make a difference. I just wanted to kind of update you today on what has been going on for this week and for sorry about the coughing. My saturation levels in my lungs have been dropping a lot. I'm not at the point of where I need continuous oxygen, but the cancer in my lungs is strong enough that it's taking down my oxygen saturation levels enough to cause, shortness of breath and all of that. And I've talked about that in my other videos as well. Um, just real quick, welcome to all the new people who are here. I want to say hello, welcome. If you are on a cancer journey yourself, let me know. I hope that you'll subscribe and like what I do. This is a really awesome community, and many of us in this community either have cancer ourselves or have loved ones that have either had cancer or currently have cancer or have passed from cancer. So where I am is I have neuroendocrine cancer grade 3, which is the highest, most aggressive grade, and it's atypical, and the origins are in my lungs. However, and metastasize everywhere, so stage 4. However, I had cancer in my 20s as well, which started out as uterine cancer. And so, in my heart of hearts, I think it really came, my cancer later on came back in the form of the lungs and everywhere. But doctors are really unsure of that. So, they say it started in the lungs, whatever. Anyway, so all of this has been causing a whole lot of anxiety and everything else. I have a port, you can see, which a lot of us do. You can see, like, when I go like this, like, see that little line? That's part of the tubing for this port that I have in here. I get to get this port removed on the 14th, which I am really excited about. Just because like it hurts to touch and things like that, but you just kind of ignore it and stuff. But I don't plan on doing, not because I don't need it, but I don't plan on doing any other IV forms of chemo again, or any type of chemo again. I'd much rather have quality of life for where I am in my life than to continue with chemo and miss out on quality time with my upcoming grandbaby that's going to be due in March and all that stuff. So I'm getting that port taken out on the 14th. And also because things have been so scrunchy for Mula, I've been doing a ton more readings, even though my health can't quite do that. For those of you that don't know, I'm actually a professional psychic medium as well, and that is something that carries through my life on a daily basis. I know there's going to be a lot of people out there who say that I'm talking to demons and all that stuff, but they have no idea, and that's good for them to say that. I actually appreciate that because of the part that you need to have a certain level of discernment and protections down when you do this and really understand. So I don't suggest for other people just to jump into it or anything like that. No way. There's all sorts of things that you need to, safety precautions, and really that type of faith and understanding at how mediumship works and who the loved ones are, frequencies, and everything else. Anyway, I'm just saying that because in my journey, I'm not going to hide that I am a professional psychic medium as well. That's something that I've been all my life. I was born that way, and I have a twin, and we both, neither one of us had any idea that the rest of the world couldn't do that. I mean, to us, it was as normal as having freckles or having a twin, or everybody. You just don't know the difference from what you know. But I spent many, many years pretending like I didn't have that ability, especially when I was really involved with the church, because of being afraid of going to hell. And in my own journey, I don't take those beliefs that way anymore. There a lot of forgiveness has happened for myself, and a lot of grace, and a lot of peace and understanding. So the type of readings that I'm doing is only a purest, highest of high vibrational beings, loved ones that fit into high vibrational space, and they're super blessings. It's more like, reading from spirit, and giving messages that spirit wants to deliver to people. And it's super involved. I love doing them because I am dying. I live in that other side, um, the dying side there, the astral realm area. When you cross over, I'm in half life and half death every day as it is. So it makes it, and I've had so many stuff in my life that has kept me in that zone my entire life. So doing readings for me is very natural, but I just have to pace how much I do because it can take a toll on my body. And I do forecasting as well and all sorts of stuff, but forecasting doesn't sound, I mean, isn't like it sounds. So I go by seasons of people's lives, not by months. Um, anyway, you guys, I'm getting kind of off track here, but I've got a lot of readings booked for this month, that'll help me get caught up a little bit on bills and things like that, which is wonderful. I will be doing, if you guys ever want to do readings with me, I am totally down. Contact me on my Facebook page, though, which is Carrie Intuitive. Um, and then I can see where I can squeeze you guys in. My readings are $100 a session, um, and those readings last for at least an hour. I tend to accidentally go over on them because, when spirit starts talking, they don't want to leave, and then all the loved ones come through, and then they just want to chat, and then I get excited. And, all of a sudden, it was supposed to be an hour reading, and I'm in there for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I'm like, holy crud. But it's exciting and it's really fun. So if you guys want to do readings with me, just to let you know, contact me on Carrie Intuitive, my Facebook page there. Message me, add me as a friend over there. I tend to use my Facebook account more than I do. I have not a Twitter. I have a what do you call it? TikTok account that I don't really post a whole lot on. I have a little bit on there, and that one is under Terminal Doesn't Mean Goodbye. And then I also have a Instagram, which I don't post on as much either, but I do post on there. But that one is under Carrie Intuitive as well, and I'll leave the links down below. Also, if you go to this YouTube, my About area, it's got little icons that say YouTube, and then it has the Facebook and the Instagram and the TikTok. So you can click on those too to add me as a friend or like or whatever, follow, whatever the verbiage is on each social platform. But yeah, get a hold of me, and I'm down for doing readings under the right circumstances, and I would love to do that for you guys. And I hope that you guys, I use my Facebook account for whatever reason more than I do anything. It's a place where I kind of like space out if I'm hurting or anything like that. Yeah, so I hope that you guys will join me over there. That's on Facebook. But I have a ton of stuff going on this week, so I don't know if I'll be able to do a second video session with you guys, but I really, really need to get your input on doing another live with you guys. I want to do something that overseas and US times, that we can all be together in the same area at a time that my body can function. And for me, just take this into consideration and leave comments below of what works for you guys within my parameters there too. I am on Pacific time. So wherever you are, compare it online, Google it, whatever, to what Pacific time is for you guys and see what works. The best time for me to do lives is anytime 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on. So if you guys can compare what time 3 p.m. Pacific Standard is to whatever time zone you are in, figure out a time that works best for you guys. And I'll do a little vote thing or look at the comments and see what the average is on times and all of that. And I'll come up with something. So I really want to do a YouTube live with you guys as well and do some questions and answers and things like that. So yeah, that's where I am right now. And then also I just got my first osteoatide shot in my booty the other day, which I'm hoping is going to work better than lanreotide. It's not necessarily gonna, who knows, and it's not supposed to work, but you know what? I don't care. At least I'm trying it, right? Even if it doesn't work, at least I'm trying. At least, I know that I did it and I tried it. So whatever. The other name for osteoatide is sandostatin. So if anybody who has the same or similar type of cancer that I do, but high grade though, not the low grade neuroendocrine cancer. But if you have a high grade version and you've tried osteoatide or sandostatin before, leave comments below. Let me know how that worked for you because I'm curious about the symptoms and side effects and stuff like that that you guys might have gotten since I'm so new to this. Anyway, that's gonna about wrap it up for me today. I hope you guys are doing well. Let me know what you're doing in the comments below. I just want to let you guys know that I'm totally connecting with you guys during this holiday season, and I'm really, really glad to have you guys on board. So much love to those who are new, and big hugs to all my besties who have been on here time and time again. I can't tell you how much I appreciate your guys' support. Also, don't forget to get a hold of me on Facebook. I already talked about that. And much love and light. Mwah.